I start shaking real bad, and it just takes everything out of me.
Darlene Farah watched the video of her daughter Shelby being murdered. Now, she describes what it's like every time she faces the man who killed her in court.
It's hard to sit there and look at somebody that took your child's life away, to just stand there like he don't even care, like it's nothing to him.
Darlene has shown up for every single court appearance since James Rhodes, seen in this surveillance video, confessed to shooting her daughter Shelby during a holdup at a cell phone store in Jacksonville, Florida. But 2.5 years after Rhodes' confession, Darlene is still waiting for justice. All because of an ongoing feud between prosecutors and defense that's bogging down a seemingly endless series of pretrial motions.
I got my other 2 kids I have to think about. I have to focus on putting structure and stability back into their life.
The court case has set off a family feud. Our affiliate, WJXT, has been following the story of what has become an agonizing journey that ultimately pits mother against son.
It's difficult. I mean, does it cause friction? Yes. My opinion is not going to change how I feel, and obviously nothing will change how she feels.
Shelby's brother Caleb wants his sister's killer sentenced to death. His mother wants him to get life. Rhodes' defense team says this would all be over if the Florida state's attorney would allow Rhodes to cop a plea to first-degree murder and serve a life sentence. But prosecutors want the death penalty, and they're not backing down.
We are doing what we feel is appropriate based on the facts and the law, and that's all we can rely on.
Rhodes' attorneys filed a motion to have him declared intellectually disabled. With an IQ of 72, he's just 2 points above the legal limit for capital punishment. This following a U.S. Supreme Court ruling that mitigating factors should be considered when anyone with a borderline IQ between 70 and 75 faces the death penalty. There's been no ruling on that, and 19 other motions filed by the defense, all of which now has a beleaguered Darlene asking that the death penalty be taken off the table.
It's not going to bring my daughter back. Who are we to put a date on anybody's life? Only God can.
Believe it or not, Darlene is so frustrated with the prosecution's pursuit of the death penalty, she actually testified for the defense, the legal team representing her daughter's killer. It was her attempt to get this case settled so Shelby can rest in peace.
Has everybody forgotten about the victim?
Prosecutors also showed Darlene's 19-year-old son Caleb the video of the very moment Shelby was viciously murdered. It haunts him, and that's why he wants his sister's killer to pay with his life.
It was bad. The lack of remorse and sympathy is amazing. I don't even think she said, "Here's the money," because I didn't see her mouth moving at all. It was one of those. And then he just shot.
Jury selection is now set for May 2016, 3 years after Shelby was killed. A family now divided by grief and anger, still holding on to the hope they can one day soon lay this tragedy and Shelby to rest.
It's 1,000 things running through my mind at one time. I get headaches. I think about what she said, you know what I mean, if she even said anything.
I don't sleep at night. I don't. It's like I hear her voice saying, "Mama, let me in. Mama, let me in."
Well, for more on this story, let me bring in WJXT reporter Vic Michelucci. Vic, the public defender has accused the state's attorney of committing a felony when they showed the video of this murder to Shelby's brother. Do you believe the prosecutors will be held accountable for that decision?
Matt, I don't think the public defender and his attorneys here really want to see prosecutors face any jail time or criminal charges. I think they're just trying to prove a point that they feel that this move was totally out of line, inappropriate, and insensitive for the victim's family. You know, they have been pushing for this plea agreement with James Rhodes for a very long time, and essentially it means that if James Rhodes would plead guilty to robbery and murder, which he's agreed to do, then he would get life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Well, Vic, thank you for the update. That's Vic Michelucci from our affiliate WJXT.